Yo, what is up, GM? We are here today with episode 28 of the Mooncast, the podcast for Moondance. Said that kind of backwards. Oh well. We have two special guests here today. In the episode, we're going to be getting into the VC and introducing our guest here for this episode. Let's get into it.
Absolutely.
Order, people.
All right, what is up, guys? Are you ready?
Yo!
Let's go. We're lit here, man. We are lit. So we like to start the episodes with some light introductions so everyone can get to know each other a little bit better. But I'll start off. My name is GhostcatJoypad. I'm a Web3 content creator, founder of Moondance, currently community manager over at Paravox. But yep, that's a little bit about what I do in the space. Carter, would you like to go next?
Hey, I'm Carter. I'm a 15-year-old Web3 content creator. I have my own podcast as well. One of the biggest podcasts in Web3. That's, put that one out there. And yeah, bro, I'm happy to be here.
Nice.
W. And then we have our second guest here, Hachi Mugen. I said that probably wrong, but
No, you said it perfectly, man.
Let's go.
People usually chop it up. People usually say Hachi Mugen, but it's Hachi Mugen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Web3 lo-fi music producer, as well as we provide a comic lore. I'm one of the three members actually of the whole group. Also the music lead over at Drip. It's on Solana blockchain. We're a collectible platform. And yeah, man, just here to share the music wealth.
Nice. And you will notice, guys, that this is not his real face. All right, on the camera, this is actually a placeholder. Our friend here is not doxxed, not yet, at least. Okay, we haven't found him where he's at yet. I have my people looking for him as we speak on the podcast. No, so actually his cover is actually one of his recent drops. We actually played the song in the intro there. Really fantastic. But we usually like to start the episodes with some quick news and updates in the Solana space and Web3 gaming. Anything that has to do with all that good stuff. Something I did see on the timeline that caught my attention, which I think is really cool. If you guys are familiar with Phantom Wallet, which is one of the main wallets used for Solana, and they allow ETH and Base and all that now. They have a new feature where you could create a username for your accounts, and there's been 1 million usernames claimed already for Phantom. Now that's just that's wild to me, bro. Or at least that's million insane. A million usernames are claimed. Most of those are real people to claim, to go in and claim a username, So
think about how many a million people would be in a stadium. That's insane.
Isn't that wild? So there is a chance that if you think of a username, it could be taken.
Yeah, I mean, especially moving forward, just for the Solana ecosystem or for all ecosystems. I mean, to have that many people with usernames, I mean, they could take advantage and create different platforms now too.
And it's free, which is sick. Costs nothing to create a username on Phantom.
Oh yeah, it's free, dude. That's the crazy thing too, because a lot of blockchains, you'll have to pay for your own domain name for your wallet. So it's really cool that they allow this feature for their users. But I love Phantom. They're doing some great stuff. I actually had the pleasure of meeting the head of marketing for Phantom, and they got some cool stuff coming. They recently bought out another company that allows users to create accounts with emails and phone numbers. So we should be seeing that pretty soon on Phantom as well. built-in like accounts using Phantom wallets. That's gonna be pretty sweet.
It's
W.
awesome, man.
Yeah, guys, if you guys have any like anything that caught your attention on the timeline, anything in the space that you think is worth saying that's newsworthy.
Oh, what was that? Oh, was it a game that launched Limbo coin on Pump.fun this week?
Pump dot fun, bro.
Bro,
Wild
I
stuff.
don't understand why you would, if especially if you have such a big audience, why you would launch your coin on Pump.fun. That happened. I was talking to Kearney about that this morning on a space. That was pretty interesting to hear everyone's thoughts on that. I still don't understand why they did it. Also, Jack Doherty launching another pre-sale, and in like 5 hours he got like 2 sold. So that was funny to see.
That's more than I get though, so W's to him.
Yo, but like Jack Doherty, he's always flexing how rich he is. Then he gets two sold pre-sales in like 5 hours. So that was pretty funny to see on the timeline.
Maybe it's the end of fake hype in the space.
I hope, bro. I hate Jack Doherty.
Yeah, one thing I saw is that coin, Gobi, Gobi.
I think I saw that.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was the guy that made it. His name's like Rafi. He's pretty known Solana like creator, and he like rugged it, and he only made like 40K, right? He's like really popular too, so he literally just like he deleted his account, which had he had a huge community. He's a pretty great artist. He's also on Drip as well, but we actually just banned his account. But yeah, like the community rallied together and they started like getting I think now they're at 70 artists are all coming together and they're making all the art, constantly for this new coin. So it's really cool to see it's now considered an art coin. I guess that's what they're labeling it as. And it's like all these artists, basically coming together and then they're just pumping out the content for it. And it's really cool, man. I like what they're doing. And to see a lot of Drip artists creating cool stuff. I saw one of our artists as well create a video game already for it. So it's really cool to see.
Nice. So the community picked it up then after the guy rugged it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that's odd, dude. That's one of the cool things about Web3 that a lot of people are worried about people rugging, but if the community's strong enough like that, dude, they could pick it up and just revive it. I feel like it's a lot easier to do it in Web3 than in the traditional space, whether it be gaming or any IP. It's very easy for communities to pick up Web3 IPs that rug like that. I think that's really cool to see.
Did you guys see that? You guys know Soul Sniper?
I think
yes.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
They dropped their Sniper X bot, and that's I think it's the world's first bot that you can trade on X with. So all a person has to do is post the CA, have a coin, and it'll pop up if you have the Sniper X bot downloaded. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up with a little box, and you can buy and sell on it. It's pretty dope. And all you have to do is scroll through X and just see coins that Asman is posting,
snap.
or that Carter is posting, or GhostCat. Everyone. It's so sick.
Yeah, I see that, dude. Let me get there. I got their X right here. I'll post it in the YouTube chat. That's pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, with Solana Blinks, they introduced being able to mint right from X too, so that was cool. But man, this is utilizing X this.
I follow them.
I'm bullish on Soul Sniper. I love everyone at Soul Sniper so much. Matt is such a good guy.
Dude, that's a W.
I already followed their. You said this is Soul Sniper XYZ, right? That's the Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah. I follow them. Yeah. That's
It
cool.
should be their pinned
Check it out
post
more.
talking about that trading bot. That's
people
really
over there.
neat. That is so neat. Yeah, because Web3 and Twitter go hand in hand. So it's really cool to see these features like this on the platform. And then of course Elon, is supportive of crypto.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, having stuff built into the API like this is so nice. Because I spend a lot of time on X more than I should. Only because everyone uses it. But I mean, it is what it is. So it's cool to have the tools like that. Oh, that's neat. That is really cool. Glad you
I
brought
think
that
that
up, Carter.
I think that's it that I got from like recently, bro.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
week's been kind of slow because of the holidays. So
Yeah.
yeah. End of the year, it's gonna slow down. It'll pick up back in January, of course, like everything else does. People are just chilling. Max milking it right now, which is cool. We love to chill in the end of the year, the winter, because it's actually cold too in some places. I don't know if it's cold for
yeah,
you
no, it's
guys.
freezing. Yeah,
Let's
it's
It's
go.
it's
freezing here.
it's very cold. It was snowing today, so
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
I like the snow.
me too.
But yeah, Solana has a lot of stuff. They've had a lot of updates this year, like in terms of like their partnerships and things that they're building, and we've covered so much of everything that Solana's been doing. I would probably want to do like end of the year something of like a recap of Solana, because dude, Solana's been doing so much. On top of them just having a good price on the token itself, and that's only because they're building. But yeah, we can go on to the next topic here, guys. I wanted to focus on what you guys are doing, content creation, music on Drip. So actually, I want to talk about how I discovered Hachi. Literally, I was looking for music and I was wanting to connect and collab with an artist to use their music for my content, my streams, videos. Because, like Carter, as a content creator, it's so hard to find music that you could use, that you don't gotta
That
like.
and good music.
Good,
Like it's very hard to
exactly,
find good music.
exactly. So I was looking, and then like I literally just like doom scrolled on Drip through the music, and I happened to come across Hachi. Dude, your tracks are fire, man. So
Thank you,
it's really
man.
cool that you got back to me. um but yeah, tell us a little bit about your channel, when you started it, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I was a creator first on Drip. I was brought over by Vault Music, which was also a Solana music platform, but they actually stopped recently, and we
Oof.
actually acquired them over at Drip.
Oh, never mind, not an
Yeah.
oof. W.
Yeah, so we got, that's how I came over. So yeah, it started last December, right when droplets were introduced. So droplets is our in-app currency, I guess you'd call it. It's basically we're a donation-based platform, and we're able to earn through donations from users on the platform. So yeah, I started in December, and I've been releasing a new song every week along with cover arts. Our illustrator on our team is amazing. He works with a lot of different people as well in different companies. And then we also release comics, periodically every quarter. And yeah, it's been a great experience, being a creator on Drip first. And then, some of the highlights that came up, I was able to collaborate with DMC for Run DMC. So we have a track with him.
What?
Yeah, it's just really cool, man. Like he's also on Drip too. He's somebody that obviously I've always looked up to because he was one of the pioneers of hip hop music, and to have his voice on our track and then also be in our comic was really cool. But yeah, that led me to building and coming on to the official team on Drip and being the head of the music community. And one of the main things we're trying to do over here is just build more so collaborations and just a place where musicians, vocalists, producers can come together and just collaborate and have a good conversation. So we have like I think over 140 musicians and artists now in our chat, and we're onboarding new musicians weekly as well. And it's just like kind of bringing it back to the place where, back in the day when we used to have like forums and message boards and places where musicians can share things,
Mhm.
versus like it being like a traditional music business model, where it's like, I guess competition is at the forefront of that, but more so now, like people are just building, releasing as well every week. Everybody kind of holds each other accountable, and then just a good place for people to get inspired. So yeah, man, that's been my Drip journey just in a nutshell. And yeah, just building it continuously with my character Hachi Mugen. You know, it's more so a character than my name. It just kind of naturally happened, you know, on Twitter where people started calling me Hachi. But yeah, it's a team of three of us, two music producers and also one illustrator. And yeah, that's where we're going.
Dude, that's so sick. I love music. Like I was telling you earlier on our call, I'm a bit of an audiophile, and so I have
Mhm.
my high res music device, some really good IEMs and headphones, because
That's
music is a
awesome.
big part of like everything that I love. Like if I had an option to go blind or deaf, I'd rather go blind than lose my hearing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because I love music. Um, so yeah, dude, I'm always on the lookout for new tracks, and it's so cool to be able to have good music that we can use for our content. Carter, so I don't know if you saw the message, but Hachi is allowing us to use his music in our content, our videos, our streams. You know.
W Hachi, man. I love you, Hachi.
Respect, man. Respect. Yeah, so I have already up there on the drip. I have a total of 44 songs. So any song that you want to use, just message me and I'll send you the direct MP3. You can use it in any way you want, man. I just want to, you know, get the music spread. I don't have any rules on it. It's just a fun project for me. So yeah, dude, enjoy it.
This guy. I like this guy.
Much respect. Likewise, bro.
I have a rule for myself. I was telling Hachi, I like to actually own the track if I'm gonna use it, because I always had this idea in my head with like music. Like I started my first buying experience of music with Apple Music, buying songs, and
Oh, me too.
I always hated it that like if I buy this song, I should be able to freaking use it how I want to, you know? Like
Hmm.
obviously unless I'm making a movie or something, yeah, royalties will, you know, come to play with that. But like if I'm making a video or if I'm streaming, if I bought the song with money and I have it there, like I should be able to use it. Like that in the back of my mind, that's always been a thing that should have been. So like coming into this, I want to like buy the NFT assets that are the music tracks, and those are the ones that I want to use for my content. Carter,
I
you don't have to
appreciate
do
that
that.
too.
You don't have to do that. You know. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably won't be catching me doing that. But
okay, bro.
no,
Yeah.
I'm
All
just kidding.
good.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
all
I'm just
love.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll buy. Actually, I'll just sweep. You know, I'll just sweep the collection. Why not, bro?
Hey, there
Appreciate
are
it.
a lot of tracks that aren't even listed, which was quite disappointing and shocking for Drip for
See,
Drip
those
collectibles.
I'm obviously I won't be buying.
No, he does have
Yeah.
some ultimates with like really cool art covers that are like listed for like point 0.2, point 0.3. There's one that's listed for like, was it 1 soul? And I really
To
wanted
the
it, and I was like,
ultimate.
yeah, damn, I forgot what
Yeah,
it
no, it's
was.
all good, man. It's totally fine, man. Like I was telling you in our call, man, I believe in, you know, social currency as well, man, which is, you know, people's time and energy, and I think that's just as valuable as money. You know, I think people spreading the music or even taking the time to listen or to even go the extra mile and put it on your videos, like that means enough to me, man. Like I'm not looking for money as well, like all the time. It's social currency is just as important. So I appreciate you guys even taking the time to listen and also use it for your content. So feel free.
I don't hear my like me clapping on the mic right now, but I am clapping for you, Hachi. W,
Thank you,
man.
man.
I wish a lot of people. I wish a lot of more people like said that, bro. Because I think too many people like look for the money, and you know what? Money's important, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
there's other things that are more important than money in life, and that's kind of where I look at that. You know, like
Mhm.
just people showing me love, like streaming, like just people showing up, like that means the world. They don't have to sub or anything. You know what I mean? Like just
Mm.
being there.
Exactly.
But if you
No,
have
exactly.
Amazon, you know, and you have it connected to your
If
Twitch,
you
go
do have
go use
Amazon
it on
Prime,
his go use it on his stream.
that would suck. That would suck. Um,
No, I
Facts. I
agree,
like that.
dude. I agree. That's a great mentality to have in this space because a lot of people, especially in Web3, there's a lot of selfish people. And I see it
Mhm.
a lot with most of the Web3 gaming content creators in the space. Very not arrogant, but like kind of looking out for themselves only, right? They're there for
Yeah,
their own gains, and you see it
absolutely.
more when you meet them in person. So I met a few creators in person, and I'm like, oh, bruh,
Yeah,
yeah,
PieFly.
nah, nah, PieFly is chill.
I love PieFly. Chad, I love PieFly. That was just a joke. That was friendly,
Rugfly,
friendly banter.
yeah, Rugfly, bro's always late, and he's so late today that he didn't even show up. No, PieFly had
And
some
like
emergency today,
another
but
thing too, another thing to add to that too that I always tell people is like when you restrict people from using your music, you know, the less it gets out. So if you allow people to use your music, like the money will always come because people are spreading it by word of mouth. People don't feel
hmm.
restricted. So the more and more people have it and are able to, you know, get your music out there, I think that's the most beneficial way to even promote your music. So,
Oh,
you know,
100%, dude.
that's
Like,
the long term thing.
yeah, like if I hear a cool song on someone's like video on YouTube or on their stream and I like it, I'll go and buy it. You know, I'll go buy the file.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like I just bought a bunch of your songs. Like
Yeah.
you didn't
Yeah.
even
Exactly.
like have to. Nobody promoted it. Nobody said, you know, here go buy this or you should definitely buy this. You know, it really is just, yeah, just spreading the
Not
love, and
to,
then
It,
obviously you have the quality in what you're creating, so it naturally like people are going to be inclined to want to listen more and invest, you know, and support
absolutely.
the work that you're
take
putting
it,
into it.
it takes like one video to go viral now too. Like
Hmm.
say someone was using your track on like a TikTok. Like I save music off of TikTok all the time, and bro, like it's that goes for like anything really. Like if you have a business, it takes one, you know, one video to go viral and start selling stuff. Or a musician, it takes one, you know, video. You just got to put out stuff, you know, and let people use your stuff as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody, we have like a thing is like one song can change your life. Like we always say that in the music industry. Like it's true. Like you said at TikTok, if one person hears the song, like it can literally change your whole trajectory of what you're doing. So
Look
like
at
literally,
Gucci Gang.
like, yeah, exactly.
Sheesh. Gucci Gang, that's
Gucci
wild.
Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Sorry.
Talking about that's Little Pump, right? You're talking about Little Pump song.
Yeah, Lil Pump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that song blew.
yeah, no, so Hachi, question for you, do you
Yes, sir.
have any upcoming tracks or like big things and updates that are going to be coming up that the community should definitely be on the lookout for?
You know what? Like my process is usually I make the song that week. So my next drop that's coming up, I won't even know what it is right now. Like I won't make it till Monday here in Japan.
Damn.
So these last two tracks, like this last one I just released last week, we made both of them in 2 weeks ago. So I did have this one plan, but the next track I have no idea what I'm making. So it's really cool because it's like in real time moments that I'm capturing, you know, for myself and my co-producer that I work with. We just kind of go in the studio. We talk to our illustrator as well, and we just kind of brainstorm like, all right, where's the next thing we want to go with Hachi? What kind of vibe are we going for? And then whatever that conversation turns into a song. So I literally have no idea what's the next one, but yeah, it'll be dropping Thursday because you know I make sure that I'm dropping weekly, haven't missed a week for a whole year. But one big thing actually is we're at drop number 40, I think 40, 49 actually. Damn, I didn't even realize this. So next upcoming week is our drop 50. So at Drip we
Ooh,
have like a kind of like if you drop 50 consecutive in a row, we kind of celebrate that. So I guess our 50th drop is next week. So I haven't discussed that yet with the team, but yeah, we'll probably do something big this week. Then now thinking about that.
damn. Go thank his channel with some droplets, guys. I'm trying to stay on top three. I was on top three this last drop, so I got the legendary one. Bro,
Nice.
the album, the artwork on the album covers are fire.
Dude, yeah. It's our
Absolute
illustrator,
fire.
man. He's amazing, man. He pumps those out every week, man. It's amazing how fast he's able to do this. But now I think because he's in flow, like he knows exactly what to do. And he knocks them out in like literally like few hours too. Like he just draws it and he knows exactly what to do. So I'm really thankful for my team. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week's song. But the last two songs, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're say featuring Mika. So Mika's a new character that we're going to be introducing in our comic and our lore. And because usually all our songs have no vocals at all, but these last two have had vocals. So we'll probably do one more Mika track this upcoming week to keep the theme going, and then we'll figure out from there.
Let's go, dude. I love that your music has like lore to it as well. Like you release comics for the characters, so there's a lot for a user to get engaged with. It's not just like the artist and the music, right? There's
Exactly.
characters in this music. There's backstories. That's so cool, dude. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see artists do. I hate the excuse like for NFT collections in the space where they're like, oh man, it's just art. You know, they don't gotta have a roadmap. They don't gotta do nothing. It's just art. And people are bullish on that. I'm like, dude, no. Like if you're actually an artist and you're building something, you're gonna expand on your IP and you're gonna grow it.
Exactly.
Like people literally, like photographers do this. Like photographers, okay? Like this isn't an NFT collection, right? And people probably think it's just an NFT collection. You could only do art with it. Photographers build upon their IP, right? There's so many photographers. They're making YouTube content. They're collaborating with brands. They're making custom pieces, backpacks, you know, camera, lens pieces, everything. They're expanding on their IP as a photographer, right? They're building beyond what their original work is doing. And it just
Absolutely.
shows how much you appreciate your community that built you up, right? Because you're building back for them. So I hate that excuse of it's like, oh, it's okay. They don't have to have a roadmap. They don't gotta keep building or, you know, keep up with the community. It's like, bro, you can do so much with artwork alone. There's no
Absolutely.
excuse. So the fact that you're building beyond music, expanding your IP, it's so cool to see. Like that's another reason why I appreciate like what you're doing here. Cause
Thank you, man. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, to elaborate on that, like, yeah, because during the bull run, right, we had all these PFP projects come out, and everybody promised all these things, and like how they're gonna expand and help people with their IPs, et cetera, and it never happened. So when during the bear last year, I think it was last July, I was like, I want to make this lo-fi IP with a character, build a comic and everything, right? So I was browsing all the PFP collections that were like anime related on Ethereum, and I came across Oniforce, which was one of the first anime NFT collections. And I was looking at the characters, and then I came across this color combination. My PFP currently is like just an upgraded version of the original one, but yeah, like I just took it and I was like, this resonates with me so much. I like the colors. It was like red, yellow, being in Japan and being half Japanese, like I was like, I want to build this whole thing up. So I took the PFP and then I called a couple buddies and I was like, hey, I have this idea where I want to build this character, come up with the name for the character, and then also make lo-fi music, because if I were to do, lots of vocals, that people would have biased opinions. I was like, what's the most universal like kind of music that people listen to, just casually? And I was like, it's lo-fi music. So I made sure that it was, really universal and people would enjoy it. So, as soon as I released like the first drop, people enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, cool. Because if it was vocalist, people would be like, I don't like the person's vocal, I don't like the beat, or whatever it may be. And then, from there, we just kept on expanding. The Oniforce community got behind us at first as well. And, that was my main point, was just to show consistency, because I really don't see too many people building their IP of their PFPs from whatever collection it is, other than like maybe a few, and like Azuki, of course. Like I really like what their community is creating for all their IPs, and that's what it also helped me inspire. But yeah, that's basically where I came about, where I was like, let's take this IP to a next level. And we first created it as a proof of concept, and I want to definitely expand this Hachi Mugen character and to bigger things, whether it be animation, other collaborations with brands. Like I really want to take this to the next step. So yeah, man, I definitely think that people should build their PFPs a lot more. And I
Let's
see like Carter
go.
has his PFP and he has an identity, and I look forward to more people doing that.
Pretty
Let's
sexy, huh?
go.
Pretty
Yeah,
sexy,
I
huh?
love it. No, I
Thank you,
love your
bro.
PFP. I
By,
like the cream and everything. It's cool.
thank you. Yeah. Also, by the way, I just want to say, Ghost Cat, you are now off of top 3. I pushed you
God
off with
damn
10,
it, you bots, bro. You and
Nah,
Lotus.
well, yeah, because I felt like I felt like I had to,
Oh my
thank
god.
Hachi, and I dropped 10,000. So,
Yo, thank you, man.
of course, bro. Yeah, I like you, bro. So,
Thank you.
gotta
Likewise.
support the homies.
Likewise. We got to collaborate with your PFP too, man. We got to do something together.
Facts. I like that. Facts, bro.
I would love to, man. I love. Is that an infinity sign on your? I see on your banner. There's like the orange square, and then there's like a skull, then a message box. What's that?
Oh, okay. So the bottom one that's the Ute logo.
Oh,
The
okay.
middle one, that's the Twitch logo, and then the skull is the bad logo. Those are all, well, 2 of those are
Got you.
communities that I'm a part of.
Yeah, the Utes. I thought that was infinity sign because in Japanese, Hachi means 8, and then Mugen means infinity. So like 8 is my theme. So when I saw that
Ooh.
theme, I was like,
No,
that's cool
it's
that
an
you
8.
guys
Yeah, it's an 8. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Makes it
Man.
more cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, bro.
Man.
What were you gonna say something else, Carter?
No, I mean, do you want me to ask a question or like?
No. I thought you were gonna continue off of something.
Oh,
Also,
no, I
I
could cook
accidentally
up. No
refreshed and the music stopped up. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, I was refreshing my page here because Carter and Lotus seem to have pushed me off.
Actually,
during the
hold on. I got a
podcast.
question.
Yes.
Hachi. So like, as you've been building this up, obviously there's probably been struggles, yeah?
Not too many actually.
Okay. Well,
Yo,
had to really just punch my question down. All good though. But like,
that's hilarious.
What's been like the biggest thing that you've learned while building out, Hachi?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, because in real life, I'm a music producer for a lot of, I guess, popular Japanese artists. So, and I've been in the music industry for over 20 years, and there's so much struggle in the traditional music industry, right? With a lot of politics, gatekeeping, a lot of that type of stuff. So the reason why I say there hasn't been struggle for this Hachi Mugen project is because I approached it with just having fun. If I'm not having fun with it, I'll stop. And it was something for me and a couple industry friends, like to just do and just have fun with it, not think too much. And that's why I think it's been such an effortless process. And what I've learned so much about this is just more so consistency, and also learning just more about community aspects. It's really helping me just in real life, right? It's just building community, staying consistent, also really appreciating people's feedbacks from a different area, I guess a different space, because in Web 2, it's really hard to, or just in traditional life, like getting feedback for your music is, not as easy as I think this is, right? Because like on Drip, I'm able to interact with all our collectors, and they're leaving with something more than just going on a Spotify playlist and just playing the song. Like they're actually engaging with the art and then having conversations. So I think that's been the biggest thing, is just building community, is the most important thing I've learned via Web3 and just process.
W.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's been fun, man.
especially on Drip. I love the feature they added where people can comment on the art piece directly.
Yes.
So like you're allowing the community even more room to like talk with each other and talk with the creators. You can get feedback a lot better like that too on like each art piece.
Exactly. And one thing, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look on my perks on Drip, right? Because comments was just introduced about a month ago, right? And I was been asking for that for a long time, because I wasn't able to really interact with people except for Twitter DM, right? So I did a thing for people that comment the word infinity on the previous drop every week, like they're able to get this special rare. And ever since I put that in my perks and people have been doing that, I've been getting like over like averaging around 100 wallets every week to donate or to give them
Damn.
this drop. So it's really cool like that this comment aspect has came into place because not only it's like people are actually looking at the last week's art and then they're also commenting and they're also giving a drop that there and then I'm giving that rare in return.
That is pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's
pretty
so
cool.
much you can do on Drip. I think it's um yeah, I think it's headed to the moon, man. I've loved it so far. It's been a huge goal of mine to be on Drip like since I saw it like a year ago. So I'm
Mhm.
really happy to finally be on there and to put
Yeah,
out
congrats.
my first piece and then to actually have it as a playable character in Portals. Like for me, dude, I grew up gaming and to be in this space and to have the opportunities I do to talk just to talk with these founders alone is such a
Hmm.
huge honor for me. And like it's so surreal because growing up playing the games I never imagined I could talk to the developers or founders of
So
projects that I
true.
would enjoy, it's like
Absolutely.
music
Yeah, no,
artists as well, like, so it's so surreal to me to be able to have the opportunity like that in this space. And I think that's one of the coolest opportunities right now of being early, having
yeah,
to
that's
make
super
those
cool.
close connections.
No, absolutely, man. Yeah, being able to interact with founders is another level, right? It's like you're able to not only pick their brain and get, more ideas for what you want to accomplish, but also if they have platforms, you can get on their platforms and also
Mm,
just build with them. I think that's the benefit of Web3 is that it's a really tight-knit community still. And, a small percentage of the world is only using it. So yeah, I mean, and even look at my man right here, man. Like he's, only 15 years old. He's already building. Like I wish I was had that opportunity,
dude, we always talk about that. Carter is like so fortunate to have grasped onto the space like this, bro. When I was
Yeah, bro.
15,
Big
I
time.
I like, bro, you're so far ahead of like me at your age. Not gonna lie, you're doing
Yeah.
some really awesome things, man. Like
Absolutely. You're
you really
streaming,
are.
content creating, you're already building everything for yourself, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
and you're already interacting with finance, like in schools, like when I was in high school, like they don't really teach finance. And then the fact that you already
No.
understand this and learning how
Mm-hmm.
to interact with currency at this type of level at your age is I mean your future is so bright, man. It's that's what I love about this space is and I think more the younger generation should continue to do this and then also hopefully Carter can be the voice of that generation to help them onboard.
100%, dude. We need the iPad kids to lead the iPad kids, to do better.
Absolutely.
All right. All right, buddy. No, 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 no. But what I was gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm like mad blessed with where I've come from, like starting at 12, in the space, and then kind of grew myself out to now where I am, and it's only looking up. Like I'm working with some of the biggest blockchains now, so that's pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
we're cooking, and I've met so many cool people. That's probably my favorite thing about Web3 is I told you this, Hachi, when Ghost Cat was out of here. Like, I've been able to
Mhm.
talk to so many older people that have given me so much wisdom and taught me so much stuff in life, at 15. And I've been able to, give that wisdom hopefully off to some of my friends and, um, people in my life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's so
Yeah, I think
cool,
that's the
dude.
greatest advantage is your learning curve is gonna supersede so fast because you're getting the knowledge from people that have been in the space or they're much older and you're gonna be able to take that and then take it to the next level
Mm-hmm.
and create
Absolutely.
more things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's so much to learn in this space off of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, being able to get experience from like older people that have experience and made those mistakes and know what not to do, it's such a benefit,
Just like
dude.
you, Ghost Cat, old head.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Don't get
And
your
that's my
computer
biggest
hacked, okay,
intention too.
guys?
That's my. I mean, that should be like all our intentions as older adults, like, is to empower the younger generation. Like my whole Hachi thing, or just my intention in life, is to always empower the future generations. When I was growing up, we had like Pharrell, Kanye, people like that to look up to because they were always helping the younger generations, you know, do great things and be inspired, right? So that's the biggest thing for me, is to continue to just open doors for the younger generation so they don't have to deal with the bullshit that we had to do as young kids, man. Because there's a lot of gatekeeping, growing up in my generation. Like, we had to figure out how to, I guess, look at the older generation as competition because they weren't letting us in. They weren't letting us at the table. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be where they welcome us in, teach us, and then help us get to the next level instead of competing against us. But
Let's
I think
go.
my
Millennial
generation,
depression. Let's
yeah,
go.
right. My generation, I think, is more apt to opening the doors and helping the younger generation. So, yeah, it's just wonderful to see, man. And you're definitely exactly what I want to see in this space, and help out and do whatever I can to make sure that more of your generation is successful in life. Period.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
bro. I know you mentioned Kanye there. Also, like, that's why I look up to like Virgil Abloh. Like, I
Yo,
wish he did. I wish he didn't die. That's like one person I wish
Dude,
like I
I
could have
wish I
met
got my
before he died.
freaking off whites J1s before he died. Not that that's the focus of what happened. That was it's a bad
his
way to look at it.
anniversary is today, actually. His death anniversary. He died 3 years ago, exactly today.
Damn, it's been 3 years.
Bro, that's someone
Yeah.
that I wish I would have met. I don't know,
Yeah,
because
yeah, no, he's my
he's
favorite.
inspired me so much. Just with how he always talked about how you can just do it on your own. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
if you see a problem, just do it on your own. And art
Absolutely.
is like something that he changed art to people, and it's so inspiring.
He did, man. I was gonna ask you too, like, what else do you think, like, did you learn from like Virgil's, like, just approach to like life? Like, what was one of the biggest other things that you felt like that resonated with you?
Um, you just got to go for it. You know what I mean? Like, he could have like sat there and waited. He could have just sat there and like, oh, I wish someone would have done this, or did this. But he got up off of his butt and just did it. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
it's like so. That's like what I want to do. Like, if I see a problem, I can just get up and do it myself. Little voice crack.
iPad. The iPad's coming out, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
wild.
it's past 9:30. But yeah, bro. Bullish on Virgil, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was actually just like watching this thing about him the other day because, like, yeah, I think he's one of the biggest people I look up to. Obviously, Kanye, Pharrell are all in that same space
Oh,
as him,
absolutely.
right?
Pharrell, a big
And
one too.
yeah, like Virgil, man, he was the only person I think that was the reason why he had. I think I mean, not like a faster impact in a short amount of time, because obviously PA and Pharrell have been around for a while, but Virgil came in really quick, and like, you're like, who's this guy? And he was able to make an impact faster than anybody. And that's because, I mean, obviously he didn't sleep. He always mentioned that, but it's because he never said no. And that was the biggest thing, like, that I took from him, is that when anybody would approach him and ask him to collaborate, give advice, or whatever it may be, he never said no to anybody. Like, he was
Hmm.
always on his phone. He always texted everybody back. He always gave feedback. Versus, like, I even, I know people that work with Kanye and Pharrell, and they say no. A lot of people say no, and they might not even give you the time of the day. But Virgil, a person can walk up on the street and then show their clothing line to him, and he will tell them what he thinks of it, give them feedback, give where he thinks that they can be better, and even give them his phone number. Like, I've heard that story so many times, and for somebody to do that, it made me like look at life different. Like, okay, I need to be the same way, because that's somebody that I look up to, and you should never say no. So if somebody wants to
Absolutely.
collaborate, do whatever they want. That's why I never say no now. Like, it's because Virgil. And I highly suggest, there's a book called Abloisms. It's by edited by Larry Walsh, but it's all about Virgil's like quotes, and it's a small little book. and I read it every day. I think you should get it if you like Virgil. It's called Ablo,
Huh.
and then dash ISMS. You can just order on Amazon. It's like maybe like $8, and I just read it every day. And there's things that he says, and it's just all his quotes and all his
That's
I
dope.
guess his theories all into a little book.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick. I like lending to what you said about the way he was very open with people that wanted to talk to him, went up to him. That's something
Hmm.
I look for in founders in Web3 in the space, dude. Cause
Hmm.
like
Absolutely.
I've had the privilege of talking with like for me, one of the biggest games in the space right now is Star Atlas. They have a huge project, right? Because I came in
Hmm.
through Web3 through space MMOs, and I know how big the scope of those games are, and how big the teams have to be, and how much feedback they're getting, how much work they're doing. So Star Atlas is a huge project, a huge undertaking. So the fact that their founder Michael Wagner, dude, he always takes the time to like I'll DM him and he'll reply back, like
It's
he's quick
amazing.
with it too. And they're busy, dude, but he always like reaching out to the community, engaging with them, getting on podcasts, replying back to their tweets or whatever, to people's DMs. And
Hmm.
when I reach out to other projects and they don't get back to me, I'm like, bro, you have no excuse, especially now because nobody in the space is as big as a traditional, AAA game, like Fortnite or Apex.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
Hmm.
don't act like that, and like if I don't see the founder anywhere, like if I go to a game and I'm looking at a project and it's hard for me to know who the founder is and they don't stand out, it's like, okay, I don't like, that's not something I'm gonna go into further, right?
Hmm.
Because it's
Absolutely.
so obvious to see, dude, when the founder is passionate and how much they engage with their community, because engagement with the community is huge. Like, these are the
Yeah.
people supporting you, that believe in you, that are gonna build off of what you're building. So it's really important for me to talk to these people that are actually putting in the work, despite how big they are, because like you were saying, like with Virgil, he's huge, dude. I mean, bro
Yeah.
is mega famous, he's so the fact that he took the time to reply to people, to talk to them and to listen, like that's huge. That is a massive W. And that's something that everybody should do, no matter how big they get, no matter how big their project is. Like, just take
Hmm.
the time, reply back to people.
No, absolutely. Because I mean, we all start from somewhere, right? So even the term, or popular, famous, big, whatever it is everybody has to start in the beginning of the journey, right? And everybody needs to understand that it took somebody to help that person get to that level as well.
Hmm.
And I think that's one thing that's really big. Like, I've heard down the grapevine, like people used to say before I jumped onto the drip music community,
Hmm.
people would say like, oh, there's not that many good musicians on drip and all this stuff. And then I was like, that was my goal of changing that perspective, because there is a lot of beginning musicians on our platform, and I think that those should be embraced. It shouldn't, like, you shouldn't have just like a seasoned vet on it, like a bunch of seasoned vets on a platform, right? Or you're
Hmm.
just not gonna grow, right? It's just, there's no journey. So like that's what I find, merit in, is finding the people that are just starting out a music producer, or just or getting inspired to make music,
Hmm.
because you never know where they're gonna end up. And that's the same way Virgil was. Like, Virgil was a behind the scenes guy that used to run around with Kanye. You never really knew who he was, but I think that's what was the secret to his success, is because he never said no, and he was always open to people. And I think that's why he was able to reach, to being the creative director of Louis Vuitton and stuff like that, is because he was able to merge the street with the high fashion people. And not many, I mean, nobody's ever done it the way he did it. I mean, he brought like street culture, skateboarding into Louis, like into a
Hmm.
fashion, house. Like, that's breaking, the mold, and and making bridges for people. So that's where people need to, I guess the ego needs to lose, like you said, like, right, you're messaging these people and they're not getting back to you. It's probably they're just ignoring, or they're just thinking like, oh, this person's not worth my time. But you never
Hmm.
know who that next person's going to be that you said no to.
Oh, exactly, dude. Like, especially in Web3, because it's a small space, you know.
Hmm.
Like you don't know who's gonna blow up, and you don't want to be one of those people like, oh damn, I ignored that person, I ignored that
Yeah,
project, you know,
exactly.
because
Exactly.
they weren't up to my level of popularity or followers or whatever.
Hmm.
So I think it's just important to like just look at quality too. Quality and passion is something I look at mostly because
Absolutely.
there's so much potential that a lot of people miss, and a lot of creators in the space tend to look at like the face values, and they miss out on seeing the potential of something and what it could be, and if it fails, it
100%.
fails. Everybody learns, you grow,
Hmm.
you move on to the next thing. But to miss out on something because you don't see the potential, you don't want to take the time to look at what it could be, then like I think you're failing as an artist too, because
100%.
that's an important part of it.
No, absolutely. I actually had a question too for Carter, man. Like, in this next year coming up, like, what do you want to see more from in this
Ooh.
space? Like, what do you want to see moving forward?
Okay. I want to see content creators shown like more love. I'm not gonna lie, because content is literally key in this space. Like if we didn't have content, we wouldn't have anything. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I think a lot of
Facts.
people just brush over that. They don't really show the love. They, give them their rations and that's it.
Hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I
What type of content creation? Like,
literally anything,
and,
because I think everything adds up. It's like accumulation. If we didn't have gaming content, we wouldn't have good. Like it all comes together. It all clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So
mhm,
I think we need to show more love to that. Creators.
love
I
that.
want to see projects work with creators more.
Yeah.
And we're all getting a little more funds in our pockets. So I know that y'all can afford it. So, more not more sponsored stuff, but like more just
So
stuff like collab stuff. Like
you,
because collabing is how you grow both communities,
yeah, exactly.
So
Hmm.
I want to see that. And yeah, bro, I want to see more stuff that Web 2 people are able to grasp onto easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whether that's games, whether that's content, whether that's wallets, anything. You know what I mean? Like I just want to see stuff that's easier to like access for all ages, for all people from anywhere. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love that. I like the what you said about content creation coming. Yeah, I mean that's where kids are living, right? Which is TikTok and Instagram, right? Like content is key.
Yeah, and it's
So I
the first
definitely
thing.
think we
Like,
need more of that.
yeah, and like myself as a content consumer, when I find a game, the first thing I do is go to YouTube and Twitch and search up that game, and I see what
Mm,
videos are on there. I want to learn more about it. I see who's streaming it so I can watch the gameplay. And like I like to say this a lot. I I For me, it doesn't matter how many followers or viewers you have. Um, if you have a good project or a good game, the viewers are gonna search you up on YouTube and Twitch or Google, right?
mm.
And the content, there has to be content there for people to consume. So we're gonna be making the content. The viewers are driven by your project and your game, right? You bring the viewers, we're gonna retain them in the
You see how
community.
you said that you go to Switch? I mean, not Switch, Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that's what just like there needs to be a platform. Like that's why I feel like Drip we need to have more content creators because there needs to be a platform where Web3 people can go to just as easy as they would on Twitch on YouTube. And like that's what I'm starting to think about because there's a lot of artists on Drip, right? But
Hmm.
content creators I think would be so successful on Drip because it's the same as having an Instagram kind of, right? Where it's like you have your content because you can drop content as often as you want on Drip now. It wasn't like that before.
Hmm.
You can drop every day. So if content creators are coming on here making constant content and then they're having people, their subscribers donate to them every day. It's also another way to like to monetize for them, just as they do on YouTube and Twitch. But people will have this content in their wallets as a collectible too. So if somebody's making a video review on a video game, like people can collect this and then also have it in their wallet. They can go to it in their fan wallet and watch it as well. And that we need to have more content creation platforms within Web3 as well. I think that's important.
Yeah, I think it just has to be done right. Obviously, I hate Twitch, dude. The ads are
Yeah.
getting worse and worse. It's not good for discoverability. The only reason I stream on Twitch on as a main streaming platform is because it is a fantastic experience as a viewer, and that's important for me. My viewers enjoy it, so I have to stay there because they have great options. Like for viewers, you got channel points. There's so many ways to interact and engage with the streamer, so it's very well built in that area, and that's what's lacking on like every single other platform. Like YouTube does not have that same type of engagement with your streamers,
No,
right?
not
You
at
go
all,
there
bro.
just to watch. Go there just to watch the streams. There's nothing you could do to like channel points, or you can't really engage with sound alerts. It's just chat. You can't even change the color of your name. Something as simple as that. Like a viewer, like I love to change the color of my name on Twitch so I can, show that, that uniqueness, that thing that I like, show it off to people in chat too, in the community.
Yeah, I love that.
And Kick, dude, yeah, Kick sucks as a viewer too. The UI is kind of trash. TikTok for live streams, oh man, I don't know, I don't enjoy that. I don't know if
Foolish.
somebody
I
does.
like TikTok streams. That's what I do.
Dude, it's so cluttered.
when I'm tired, I jump on TikTok live and I join TikTok live, and yeah, I talk to random people. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's a good streaming platform, but the UI is so cluttered for streams. It is very cluttered. There's like text up here, there's text down there, there's bubbles popping up that has nothing to do with the stream. There's like,
yeah, no wonder.
oh, it's just annoying. It's just like, it's not a clean UI,
You're
And-
not a clean UI.
Yeah,
Okay,
check it
bro.
out.
Okay, bro. No, but I would love to see Drip integrate some sort of like feature for content
I'm waiting for that, and I'm waiting for Drip to introduce like spaces.
or streaming, dude. Streaming on Drip would be so imagine streams on Drip, dude, on top of a creator page.
Well, I still have 2.5 years until I can even get on Drip, so
Why?
you have to be 18.
To get on Drip? I didn't even know that. What?
Yeah, when I had
Bro, I was like, why?
when I had Vibu on my podcast, we talked about it. We talked about it multiple times off of that too as well. But yeah, actually, technically, you have to be 18 to even like collect collectibles on Drip. But
Oh, really?
I literally did not know that.
Bro, you got people on Roblox making hella money and selling crap, and it's so funny.
Oh, so you already had conversation with Vibu. That's awesome, man.
oh yeah, actually, speaking of Roblox, Vibu holds the first like collectible in Roblox.
Yeah, I know he does.
It's a green.
Really?
It's a green bow tie. Yeah. Random
Wow.
fact. Random fact of the day.
I hold a few collectibles on Roblox, dude. I keep telling people, I'm like, Roblox was the first Web3 game, man. You had a tradable, you have tradable assets, you have Robux, which you could exchange for money, obviously after a certain point, but still, it's basically Web3,
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to work at Roblox, I think, right?
Yeah. He like. He was on like not a. I think was it the founding team, or he was.
Yeah, like coder or something.
Yeah, he was pretty important there.
no
Yeah, dude.
shot, no shot.
Yeah, he always talked about that. Yeah.
Dude, my
Dude, Vibu's been
Roblox
around, bro.
cousins are, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them. Maybe they'll get bullish on Drip.
I love Vibu, bro. He's cool.
Me too. Yeah, he's cool. I talk to him all the time. That's my guy.
He has a cool Warriors basketball too. I do remember that. He has a signed Warriors basketball from like when they won the championship the one year.
Yeah, I'm not a Warriors fan. We always talk
Okay.
about that, man.
Oh, I am. I'm a big Warriors fan. We
Oh,
talked
you a
about
Warriors
it.
fan? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay,
Bro,
okay.
You don't even live in the Bay Area. What?
It doesn't
I
matter.
thought you'd be a. Well, you said you're not a.
Yeah, I'm not a
76ers?
I'm not a Sixers fan. No, I like Jared McCain though. Jared McCain's going off this year.
Oh, he's going. He's rookie of the year.
Yeah, I really enjoy him. I might try to make it up to a game.
Yeah, you definitely should. I mean, I like Paul George too, but your team,
True.
my team.
And Maxi's always good too. I really like
Yeah,
Maxi as a person.
Yeah, Maxi though, he's dropping.
I'm gonna start hitting TikTok dances on the side. You know.
Okay. Whoa there, buddy.
But you know that Vibu grew up in Philadelphia too, and he's actually a huge Allen Iverson fan.
I feel like we mentioned it the one time, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he grew up there.
Kind of sick. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with it.
Let's go. W.
But I know you guys play games. Like, do any of you guys play Madden or 2K?
I play Madden. I was actually playing Madden
I
before
don't.
this.
Dude,
I
I
And
was
2K.
playing. I was just in a dude. I was playing Madden this morning, bro. We should play.
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
I gotta add you on
That's crazy.
Madden. I play 2K all the time too.
I don't like sports games, video games.
No, well, I wish the one person I wish I would have got to play Madden against was Des Bryant.
Oh, Dez. Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, so.
Oh, he follows me on Twitter. We've talked a couple times. He's cool. I really like that. Yeah.
Oh,
But-
he's cool.
Sheesh.
But he's never challenged me to a Madden game yet, and I've seen it on Twitter. I'm like, dang, bro. So I keep talking my trash.
Damn, that's so tight. You play against him?
He would
Yeah,
smoke me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trash. But that would just be a cool flex, you know? Walk into school the next day. Yeah, I played Des Bryant in Madden last night. What y'all know about that?
We gotta play, man. I was literally playing this morning, man. That's my game.
Damn.
But yeah,
Awesome,
man.
guys. No,
Good
there's.
combo. We've talked about a lot of stuff today.
Oh my! How long we been? Damn, it's been an hour already. That is the H time. Okay, a lot of these episodes, or actually most of them, all of them, they go by really fast. At least the first hour. I usually have them max an hour because I don't like to keep people on here for too long. I don't know how.
Got you.
I don't know how cool people are. You know, if you guys are hungry or thirsty, I don't want to keep you guys. But no, we covered some awesome topics. I would like to say though, in regards to like Moondance, which is the project that I'm building, and Hachi's music, we are going to be collaborating on creating a track sometime in Q1 of 2025, and this is going to be used for the game when we have full launch of it. But yeah, I'm really stoked on that.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
I'm jumping on the vocals.
Okay.
If you give me a vocal, I can chop it up and add you to the song.
Nah,
They call me
It's
young
okay.
young Cardi.
It's
They
okay.
call me Young Cardi.
I want it to be a good track, you know? I
Oh,
want
okay.
people to-
No,
I want people to get past the.
No. That's all good, bro. Don't even worry about it. We'll blow your track out the water. Don't even worry.
Okay. No, I'm so stoked, dude. I'm really hyped about that because you make awesome music, and this is literally a goal of mine with the game that I'm building, to have like a custom track, at least one for now, and
Yes,
then
sir.
later like other tracks, and then custom music to use for emotes. I'm adding stuff here that I probably didn't mention to you before, but I would like for it to happen.
Yeah, man.
but
keep
no.
building.
But no, I'm super excited that at least we'll be able to work on a track for Moondance, custom song. So looking forward to that, guys. Carter actually just made a fire thread today on the Moondance.
That is facts. I cooked.
He cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know you could pull out threads like that, man.
You didn't know?
Nah,
Nah, bro. I just be that's something like I hide in my bag a lot, bro. Like people don't know I be writing threads like that, and I might have to start writing more threads.
You do definitely. Nah,
Cause
you got-
I feel like I cooked, bro. And
You did.
I didn't know how I felt about this one, but then I saw some love one. I was like, dang, bro, I like it. So W.
Yeah. Hachi, if you want to learn a little more about Moondance and what I'm building, you could check that out. That Carter posted today.
Is it on the on your main page? Let me see right now. Let me find it.
It's so yeah. If you
It's
look
on
at
X. It's on Carter's.
I'll go to Carter's page right now. Oh, right here. Okay, yeah, I already liked it. So it's the one with the logo, right?
Yeah.
No one cares about Web3 gaming. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I cooked
Right.
with that start too. That was a
You
little hook.
did.
I learned that
Yeah,
one.
I like it.
I learned that in English class.
Okay, I want to get. Okay, we got Carter here. We got Hachi or Hachi. Now, obviously, you have a pretty high standard for your album artworks because they're fire. They're amazing, beautiful pieces of work. So,
Thank you.
please be kind when I ask this, but I want to get both your opinions on the game cover that I created for my game that I'm going to be releasing early access on December 20th. This year.
Absolutely. Wait, were you gonna? Is it already on your post?
It's on Carter's thread. So here's
if you look at the one with the number 3 at the top and it says Moondance Outbreak, it's that one.
Okay, Moondance.
You actually cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie because I would be real with you. You know.
Oh yeah.
You cooked. That's hard.
Thank you.
No, I love it. I think it's really dope.
I gotta work on the back cover because I want to make like how a game case you got the back that has a description of the game, some lore to it. I gotta work on that, but yeah, it took me a while. So I wanted to draw inspiration. I looked at my favorite games, and I wanted to see what attracted me to the cover. So I wanted to make something that didn't show too much, but still piqued interest to be like, what is this about?
Oh, that's foolish, bro. I really liked it.
It's the one that says Moondance Outbreak, right?
Yeah.
And it has your character with the
looks like
with the space background.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. So for covers, right? Proportionately, it's more vertical than like square, right? Is that what you're talking about? Like this is the one, right?
Yeah. So this is like what would go on a game case,
Would this format work on a square? Because it looks like more so it looks like a poster.
I could put it on a square, yeah.
Squeeze it, yeah.
Because like how when we used to buy like PlayStation games, whatever games, right? They come in like a CD, right? So I was thinking like a square.
Old pad.
If it's gonna be like a cover.
Oh yeah,
like
no, this is the ratio for covers, for game covers. There's so many there's slightly different ratios for each like console type, but I kind of picked one in between all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I love it, dude. I love it's like each circle has different colors as well, right? In each corner.
Yep, based on the
really
logo
cool,
too,
man.
on my Moondance logo.
I was gonna ask you what inspired that logo. It reminds me of Cuddy's album cover.
So I love space, or obviously, and like I love the moon, dude. Like I'm a photographer. Not a lot of people know that. I've been shooting weddings for like 10 years, and I do landscapes as well. So, but I have a lot of pictures of the moon that I love. So that's like a huge part of everything the theme that I'm going for. So Moondance was actually a random username that I saw on a game, and it was like Moondance and like a number after it, and I was like, bro, that is sick. So that name kind of stuck, and so I used it for the project that I'm building, and the logo is basically like like a solar system, and the dots, if you connect them, it spells M for Moondance.
Oh, now I see it. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like a smiley face.
Oh, there you go. I could use it for that too.
You ever seen so we have a famous cartoon in Japan called Anpanman. It means like bread man. If you type in ANPAN man, like MAN, Anpanman, you can kind of see what I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I see it a little.
Right, it's fun.
Yeah,
because like the purple and blue is the eyes, the gray could be the nose, and then you see how he has those 2 red dots on each cheek.
Yeah, I see it.
That's what I saw. After you said it was the M, and then I saw. Saw a smiley face, bro. I saw a fun one.
But yeah, that's
cool,
the
though, man.
logo. That's the name.
It's tough, bro.
So I'm
Yeah,
sticking
it's
with
really
it.
cool, man.
But I'm hyped. Yeah,
Nah,
guys.
that's cool, man.
Gonna have early release. It's aimed for Friday, December 20th. So in 4 weeks, that's when I plan to do it. Could be pushed back, but yeah, that's the first time I'm announcing the date for early access. So
That's so cool,
hopefully,
man.
gonna have a game night. Would be cool if you guys want to pull up or Hachi. I know you're in a different time zone, so maybe not.
What time is it? What time is it?
I'm gonna have
What
the
time
game
is it?
night like basically 1 hour from now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 1 p.m. then here.
Oh, okay.
That could
Well, if
probably
you're
make it
down,
fun.
if you're down that day, would be
Yeah,
hype.
let me know. Yeah,
All right.
definitely
W.
let me know. I'll come through.
Let's go. Awesome, guys. But yeah, we were a little bit past the hour. Thank you guys so much for
Yes,
being
sir.
on the show. Hachi, do you have any last statements? Anything you'd like to say for the community to pull up to that you're having soon again?
Yeah, just check out the content drop weekly. Next week we just discovered on this talk that next week is my 50th drop, so I'll probably do something kind of cool.
Let's go.
I'll figure it out. I mean, but yeah, other than that, man, just yeah, pull it to your game night. I'll be there. That's the last thing I'll say.
Let's go.
W.
Carter, do you have any streams, upcoming events that you're going to be hosting?
I got some big video stuff coming up in December. That'll be fun. Bunch of Shatterline stuff coming up for streams in the future. Yeah, podcast is actually no, I'll say that for January. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming up. Keep an eye out. Let's get
Nice.
it, bro.
All right. By the way, Carter, speaking of your podcast, check out the Telegram
I
group message.
I looked. I'm
Okay.
gonna start it back up in January. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
I
let
got
them know.
some-
Let them know.
I got some people working on some stuff for it, so it'll be
Okay.
good
Let
looking.
them know. Let them know.
I will.
Because they yeah, they're down for that. But no, appreciate you guys coming on. Hachi, thank you so much. We're gonna be closing out the Mooncast now, guys. Deuces out to the stream. Peace.
Deuces to the deuces.